Well, we know that highly engaged employees are more productive, stay longer, and perform better. So to compete as a business, it's crucial we have a highly motivated and engaged workforce. It's also important for us to understand where our HR interventions and investment in our people need to focus in order to improve business outcomes such as revenue, customer satisfaction, and productivity. Peter is the HR analyst that has been tasked with investigating the effectiveness of Greenwell's engagement programs and presenting his findings back to the executive team. Luckily, Peter has access to Talent Insights powered by Watson Analytics, a powerful cognitive analytics technology that can understand natural language and connect to any third-party data source such as ATS, HRIS, talent and learning systems, and even business and operational systems. First off, Peter wants to get a sense of the overall picture of engagement at Greenwell and has access to the aggregated survey data in Talent Insights. He simply asks a question to see how engagement varies across each of the operating countries. Talent Insights automatically produces a geographic heat map with lighter areas representing lower engagement scores. Peter notices that China seems unusually low and wants to know more. He is aware that variance in survey scores can often be driven by geography as a result of social norms, age, job family based on industry or job level, with leaders scoring higher than frontline staff. So is it any of these three factors, or is it something more significant? Let's find out. He changes the visualization to a bar chart and views the data by region to see if any higher level patterns emerge, and then adds another dimension to the analysis of age. With this additional layer, he notices the younger grouping of employees in Asia seems to have the lowest engagement scores, but he wants to know if tenure has an added effect, so changes to a tree map to add tenure to the visualization. This time, he immediately spots a problem grouping in this region of employees younger than 25 years old with between 5 and 10 years tenure. These seem to have unusually low engagement scores. Peter knows this survey was done at the end of last year when the business in this region had been through some very challenging mergers and acquisitions. A lot has been done in the intervening months, so he accesses the pulse survey data to see if engagement has improved over time. Again, he only needs to type in a question to instantly visualize the results, and Talent Insights does a great job of providing a trend analysis. Great news! The interventions we've made in the last few months seem to be leading to an improvement in engagement in our APAC region, and we haven't had to wait till the end of year annual survey to learn this. So now Peter knows engagement scores are improving in their key growth markets, he wants to see if this has an effect on productivity. Operations have provided some aggregated productivity data, and it's a 30-second job for Peter to drag this into Talent Insights and merge the datasets together to build the analysis. In seconds, Talent Insights has ingested and indexed the new data. By asking a question across all datasets, Talent Insights suggests the best way to answer the question of how engagement relates to productivity is to merge the survey with the new data. Talent Insights recognizes the common field and links the data together. No technical knowledge is required, no specialist Excel skills such as pivot tables, etc., which can be cumbersome and tricky to perform. He uses the combined dataset to build the new analysis. This time, Talent Insights suggests a bubble chart as the most appropriate visualization, and it does seem that a pattern of higher engagement and higher productivity emerges, with an outlier in Venezuela, though Peter isn't too worried about that as we only have 2 employees here. Finally, Peter would like to understand the statistical relationships between engagement, demographic, and business data, but he doesn't want to go to his data scientist as he lacks the time and money required. By loading his data into IBM's predictive modeling tool, much of the statistical heavy lifting can be done in seconds. The predictive workbook looks at productivity as a metric and illustrates what factors are significant in driving high productivity. Again, associated visualizations are provided to guide Peter to the insights quickly. He sees that whilst employee engagement is an important driver of productivity, team turnover, location, and particularly performance enablement are the key drivers of productivity. So, to recap, in just a few minutes, Peter has been able to see that whilst the end-of-year survey results indicated issues in APAC, particularly in the under-25s, the recent communications and interventions from the business have helped improve engagement in this region. Not only this, but it's clear that investment in performance enablement is helping to drive increased productivity. The survey data suggests that performance enablement survey item is highly correlated to engagement or productivity. Workgroups that have been supported in this area and feel they have been given all the assets, training and support they need to do their jobs effectively also have higher productivity scores. Perhaps an intervention might start to look at the ways in which Greenwell can invest in improving employee performance enablement. For more information on this powerful tool for workforce analytics, please contact your local IBM representative.